We went to the wrong screen right off the bat. Monday morning. That's the way it's going to be, apparently. Apparently, we got a case of the Mondays already. What up, peoples of the internet? Let's see here. I think I might finally have chat worked out. It doesn't fit in here very well, but maybe we've got it worked out. We'll see. We'll see. How's everybody doing? Hope everyone had a good, safe, unassuming holiday. If you celebrate holiday season. Why is that not moving now? It's not going to let me move. Let's see if we this will drive me nuts if I don't do this. We want to center it vertically, please. Good enough. Good enough for government work. All right. Boy, that takes on a whole new meaning these days, doesn't it? How are we doing? I hope everyone had a good holiday. I hope everyone spent time with loved ones. I was going to say family, but I'll just say loved ones instead. Probably easier. Did anybody get any cool baseball stuff? I'm wondering. I get some old A's stuff from people that didn't know I'm not. I am not associated with the Athletics anymore. Just the Oakland Athletics. Let's see. What was there? Anything big baseball wise happened since last week? Eflin re-signs with Orioles. Well, I mean, there we go. Cubs and right-handed pitcher Harvey agree to 1-year deal. The Reds and JJ Bleday agree on 1-year deal. Marlins reliever Fairbanks finalizes 1-year deal. And Pirates and O'Hearn agreed to 2-year deal. So yeah, not a lot. It's we had some big things, and now we got some very, very small things. I did watch football last night. Watched 49er game. That was exciting. Last play of the game. I think that's about it. I did stream on Friday. If you missed that, we watched some videos, some baseball videos and stuff. So that was kind of cool, kind of different. If you haven't watched that, you can go back and watch the VOD. But what we are going to do today is start over on our stuff here. Let's start over with our dailies for this week. I'm not sure how we're going to do this week. I don't know. When is New Year's? New Year's is New Year's Eve is Wednesday, and then New Year's is Thursday. Yeah, I think we'll probably just keep our normal schedule this week. Probably go Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Let's do it. All right, speaking of let's do it, let's do some starting 9, my favorite game. You are 2-1. All right. Well, that's something to shoot for. I'm worried if you're 2-1 that I am going to be 1-2 or worse. So let's see. Let's see how it goes. Let me pop my record up there. I'm wondering, should we start that over? No, we shouldn't start at the beginning of the year, but it's all cumulative, so it doesn't matter. All right. It says 12:25. I'm wondering if we're going to get a Ricky Henderson game this week. Since obviously last week was the anniversary of his passing, and then 12:25 is his birthday. So I don't know. That would be nice, but let's see what we got. All right, here we go. Third base. All right, we got Scott Rowland and probably Kike Hernandez. Not sure. So Scott Rowland actually ended up playing for a couple of teams, right? The Phillies, the Blue Jays. Don't forget the Blue Jays. The Reds. Phillies, Blue Jays, Reds. Not sure who else off the top of my head. Phillies, Blue Jays, Reds, and then Kike. Kike has been kind of all over. Mainly though a Dodger. Is this Dodgers and Cardinals? Cardinals, that's right, Cardinals. Brian went 8-1. Let's see. I mean, I'm not worried we'll get this, but let's see. Cardinals. That's probably Jose Hernandez. I don't know who Jose Hernandez played for. That's such a common name. Jose Hernandez is not jumping out at me. Well, then we're going to focus on Rowland until we know better. So I think Scott Rowland played most of his games with the Phillies, I think. Rowland and Kike never played at the same time. Thank you, Dan Holmes. Dan Holmes, wasn't there a VJ named Dan Holmes? Or am I thinking of John Holmes, who's not a DJ? Let's go with the Philly. I'm going to go with the Phillies first. Nailed it. All right. Well, then let's go with pitcher, Cardinals and Reds. I got those two. And the Blue Jays. Don't forget the Blue Jays. Or are you talking about Jose Hernandez? Cardinals and Reds. Well, then in that case, at that point in time when Scott Rowland was playing for the Phillies, let's go with first base then. Well, I guess we don't care because we already know who is. All right, we got Mark Grace. Rico Brogna, all right, my fantasy league MVP, rookie of the year, all-star, Hall of Famer, Rico Brogna. Okay, so this also tells me that this is like 90s, probably late 90s. Yeah, I'm guessing probably late 90s. So Mark Grace at this point, this could be the D-backs. In fact, I'm going to guess it's the D-backs. No. Ooh, okay. We're still going to get this. I'm not concerned at all. Let's go. We're not going to do pitcher because we can. Let's open this up because I feel confident. All right. Well, then if this is the Cubs, we could try right field and see if this is Sammy Sosa Cubs. Oh, we got a Bobby Abreu who's trending well on the Hall of Fame ballots. He is not going to get in this year, but he is trending well. Like his vote total's going up each year. So maybe not this year, maybe next year or the year after that. Bobby Abreu has got a good shot at being in the Hall of Fame. And I think we've kind of nailed it down. This is the Cubs. Bingo.
Brock was a symbol of great base stealing. But today, I'm the greatest of all time. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. We got there. Knew we'd get there. June 18th, 1998. I even got the era, the late 90s. Nailed it. 1998, Brant Brown blasts 3 home runs for Cubs. There's a name I haven't heard for a long time, by Mark Mullane or Mulaney, Mickey Spillane. 12-5 in 1998. This is not gonna be a quick game. This is gonna be a 3+ hour game. I'm saying we got a 3:11 already. Worst band ever. We got a 2:59. Going under the 3-hour threshold. I am going 3 hours and 31 minutes. You gotta risk it for the biscuit. 3:31. Last week, 1, 2, 3. We got 3.5 of the times right because one of them was not. The headline didn't help us. It misled us. So I got a 3:33. Get your over-unders in for the time of game, and here we go. How do you play a game in 2 hours and 38 minutes with 17 runs and 25 hits in 1998? Wow. Tip of the cap to you guys for that one. Doesn't look like, it looks like, Andrew, you just missed. Yeah, is that a typo? Because if that's 3:38, should we say it's a typo? Because then I win. But I don't know. They're usually pretty good. But I agree. I that doesn't seem possible. Where else can we find box scores? Would Retro Sheet have it? Let's see. What is this? This is June 18th, 1998. What did I say? Oh, wait, we got to put digits. January, February, March, April, May, June, 6. I don't know my months. And then this was the 18th. Let's see here. Cubbies right here. They get a time of game. 2:38. I mean, I don't know. We got to assume Thursday. Yeah. Oh, if that is a Thursday, yeah, it is getaway day. But still, regardless, getaway day be damned. That's a lot of runs and a lot of base hits to be playing that quickly. Let's see. We got Doug Glenn. Oh, we got a Greg Jeffries sighting. Ding, ding, ding. Give both to you. Scott Rowland, Rico Baronia. There's Mike Lieberthal, my boy Bobby. Rex the Sax got in as a pinch hitter. Kevin Jordan, Desi Relaford, and Mark Portugal on the mound. We've got Goldberg ancillary character Ruben Amaro Jr. and Toby Borland, who I used to trade for every year out of the pen. Brant Brown, 4 for 5, 5 ribs. Those home runs, number 8, 9, and 10 for him. Mickey Morandini, not on the Phillies. Sammy and Wright, Grace at first. Henry Rodriguez. It was Jose Hernandez. Now Jose Hernandez. Now I know exactly who that is. And that's he was around forever. For me to say I don't remember Jose Hernandez right off the top of my head, that's a me bad. Jeff Blauza, Scott Service. Wow, we got future manager, my least favorite future manager. Jeremy Gonzalez, Terry Mulholland still around. Coming out of the pen and getting a at bat. And he got the save. Oh, yeah, the Cubs scored late. All right. Well, we got the game, missed the time. We'll get there. All right. Next game, please. Third base. Gordon and Bachman. Is this Bachman-Turner overdrive is the question. I don't think this is D. Gordon. It might be Joe Gordon of the Yankees, but I know he played elsewhere. 2009 Hall of Fame inductee Joe Gordon. Bachman. Oh, this is also similar to Bookman from Seinfeld, the librarian cop Bookman. I think Joe Gordon went in as a second baseman, though, but that doesn't mean he didn't play elsewhere. Until we know different, I'm going to pretend that's Joe Gordon. Sid Gordon. I don't know Sid Gordon. Kent Bachman from Springfield. Nice. All right. Well, I don't know who Sid Gordon is. Joe Gordon, though, was in the 1940s, so maybe this will work still. I'm guessing you're right, but let's see. Let's go pitcher. This worked well. This rotation worked well last week for him. We go third baseman, then we go pitcher. We've got Gordon and Jones. Those are really helpful names. We got Bachman and Daisy Riddle. Sid Gordon was a fantastic player, hit towards the top of the order. All right, well, if this is Sid, which I'm assuming will be, we'll take a peek at him, at his numbers, when we solve this. Or is this Tom Riddle, a.k.a. Voldemort? Bachman and Riddle. And Gordon and Jones. Well, let's throw it out. Let's throw it out there. This is only our second game of the week, but we have yet to have a Boston Red Sox article by, now I can't even remember his name, who writes every Boston Red Sox article. No, it is not. All right, let's go catcher. Westrom and Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald being two words. Fitzgerald. I know the Edmund Fitzgerald. Late third, Bill Nolan. There you go. Thank you. I just gotta remember Nolan. It was Bill Nolan. I think I do recognize these authors' names. These Saber game bio authors are like celebrities, especially that one Andrew guy that writes a lot. Fitzgerald. New York guy, Tom Fitzgerald. That name seems familiar. The Giants is the road team. Well, I would have never gotten that. I can tell you that. I'm kind of holding off putting the Giants in here just because I would have not gotten that from any of these names, and I don't know what this is. But if this is the Giants, we're going to play this out until I get somebody that would help me there. If that's the team we need. I don't know. It might be the home team. But if it's the Giants, let's just throw the Dodgers out there just because most Giants-Dodger games get written about somewhere. No. All right. Let's go. This is the late 40s, early 50s. There's not going to be like a Willie Mays. We're not integrated. What about let's go second. Murtaugh and Lorky? My voice sweat. Westrom and Gordon. All right. That's impressive that you know this Westrum that well. Murtaugh, though, this name is familiar, and it's not just a Lethal Weapon reference. Lorky kind of sounds like Loki, and I'm not referencing the MCU. I'm referencing the late 90s, maybe early 2000s WCW wrestler Loki, part of Raven's flock. It's the 40s because Gordon went out of the game. You do know baseball. Well, that's what we like. I know baseball, but clearly not as much. If it happened before I was born, I am not as good at it. But here's the thing. We've got to get to a point where my mind would click. If we get to the last one, I'm going to go Giants. Murtaugh, though, this name is familiar to me, and I don't know why. Murtaugh. And if you think it's the Giants at the Bucks, so our final choice, we're gonna choose shortstop and see if Maz is there. Murtaugh. Murtaugh. Where did Lethal Weapon take place? Danny Murtaugh managed. Oh, left field. Oh, left field would be good if it's Pittsburgh because we get Ralph. Yeah. Martinez High School, Alhambra High School alumni. Okay, so too early for Maz, but we'll try right field after this to get Kiner. But I want to know where did Lethal Weapon take place? It was LA, wasn't it? Yeah, Los Angeles. All right. Well, we've already tried the Dodgers. And the Angels wouldn't be there. Obviously, there would be no West Coast baseball. Into the '70s, I did not start watching baseball until the early '80s, and I didn't get serious into baseball until 1986, '86. I know baseball before then, but I have an ADHD riddled brain, and I'm an idiot. So. that's where my brain comes into play. I usually look for one name that'll kind of spark me. Like Murtaugh's kind of sparked me. It's kind of late in the game though. Get Johnny Mize. Okay. See, to me, isn't Johnny Mize wasn't he a Cardinal? Or was he a Buck? Because I think we're gonna go left field next to see if we can pull Ralph Kiner. But this one, let's just guess. I think Dan's already got it sussed out here, but we want to go all the way. So let's go. Mize played for the Giants after the Cards, then to New York. All right, so I did know that Mize was generally a Cardinal. But again, we haven't pulled him yet, and I don't know who Lorky is. So let's go with the card. We're going to go with the Cardinals. Even though we don't have anything that says Cardinals, we're going to go with the Cardinals. All right, here we go. Left field. Last one. Here we go. Ralph Kiner. There we go. All right, so Now, here's the rub, though, is we don't know which team we need. But we've got Ralph Kiner. We've already established that this is before. Well, I don't even know. Did Ralph Kiner even play for the Mets? Maybe he's just announced for the Nets. But we know that Ralph Kiner is a Buck. So we're going to go. Most of the time, we're looking for the home team. Not all of the time, but most of the time. So Lorky is a Giant. Okay. So we've probably established what this game is. Question is, who won this game? Because that's what we need to nail. We need to nail who won this game. So here we go with the Bucks, because that's the only name I know. Got it. We got lucky. There we go. That was a team effort. And look at that. The New York Giants. Damn the man. All right. August 31st, 1948. Pirates break Forbes Field season attendance record in win over Giants by John Fredland, another prolific Sabre article contributor. All right, so game time for a 1958 game. 5-4, 17 hits, 5 errors at Forbes Field. We've got a 2 hours. Oh, no. So this is the thing. You can send suggestions, maybe not the team. You can give me names, player names. That's great. On the grid, feel free to shout out anybody. The rule on the grid is if I kind of know if I would come up with it or not. If I'm not going to come up with it, we probably won't use it. Here, you can give me all the names. Usually people give me first names. I am an idiot, though. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a smart man. But we're just having fun. There's no way to spoil any of this. But this is the second part now. We guess the time of game. And we get a 10-minute window either way. So Brian thinks this was a 2 hour and 22-minute game. I'm guessing that that's about right for a 1948. I'm gonna say pretty close. I'm gonna say 2 hours. Oh, that's a really good guess, Brian. I'll go 224 just to get a 24 in there. So you can either guess, throw your own time of game out there, or you can go over under for 224. We got a 231. The game was... Oh, trust me. We'll go down some rabbit holes here. We go down some rabbit holes. Usually we wait till we figure out the game, and then we'll go down them even more. But, we go down some rabbit holes here. That's the whole thing. We're just here. We're baseball fans. We just want to talk baseball. So, all right. 224 is my game time. Get your over-unders in. We have got...
That is right! I did it! That's number 5! Are you kidding me? That's right! Who do you think you are? I am! Get it right!
Look at that. I'm going to put a star by that one. Hang a star on that, baby. Right on. I swear, if anybody can get me a clean copy, video or audio, of the host of Nailed It, just saying, nailed it, I will give you a hug. Because I've had to watch several episodes of Nailed It, and I cannot find one. Cannot find one. All right, we do have a Johnny Mize sighting. That was a suggestion. We got a Bobby Thompson. Jack Lorky. That is a great name. Lucky Lorky. That is a great nickname. Ooh, he could be on our Grave tour. He could be. Died in 2009. I see. Was he on? He was not on the 62 Giants. All right. Not a long career, but a great name and a great nickname for Jack Lorky. Let's see. There's Sid Gordon, a 2-time All-Star. Brooklyn guy. Sidney Gordon, no middle name. 2 years military service. Thank you, Sidney. Whoa, boy, he had some really good years. Once he turned 30, he turned it on. Look at that. 2-time All-Star, led the league in double plays, grounded in 2, but hitting about 300, great on base percentage. Wow, really, he got on base a lot. Had a good deal of power. You're right, this guy is good. Sid Gordon. What was he? Mainly a kind of could play anywhere. Played outfield, played third base, left field, third base, a little bit of right field, some first base. I'm impressed. That's a good career. Brian Jordan, a bunch of comps, and Raul Ibanez. Buddy Kerr traded for Al Dark and Eddie Stanky at one point. All right. Wes Westrum. That's hard for me to say. For the Bucks, there is Danny Murtaugh. I know that name. I would have never. So he was the manager of the. Was it 71 We Are Family? It must have been, right? So he was the manager of the We Are Family Bucks. Lorky, Hawaii 5-0. Is that one of the actors' names? I know the show, but I don't know much about it. Hey, thank you, GM Cody. I appreciate it. We'll get back to it here as soon as the new year starts. We're going to do Larry Anderson. I'm excited about Larry Anderson. A lot of good audio. Wally Westlake. Airs Eddie Bachman. The Bacher. No. Ooh. That's a weird picture. No nicknames for Eddie Bachman. Elmer Riddle. That is a name. All right. Well, we're 2-0. You guys get a big star on that one. I get a big star on the time of game, which means nothing. But all right, here we go. Final one for today. Let's go. I don't know. Third base. Mixus and Kazakh. This sounds like a Eastern European League game. Oh, goodness. You like that? You like that? Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. It's 9:30 check-in. It's your 9:30 check-in, huh? Yeah. Watch out. Come on. You don't know where your butt is. He's too big. He doesn't know where his butt goes. All right. So we've had the Bucks and the Cubs. Kazakh. I believe that's short for where Borat is from, right? Kazakhstan. And Milkus. Or Mixus. Mixus kind of sounds familiar, but I got no clue where. Red Sox. Waiting for that Bill Nolan article. Nope. All right, pitcher. Oh, no. I was going to... Okay, well, we got Ralph Branca. And we've got... I was going to say Ed Hearn, but Ed Hearn was a catcher. Eddie Mixus. Jack Lord. We Are Family was 79. Got it. I thought that was right, but then I'm like, I don't... 79, I just think of Ricky Henderson's rookie year. But he managed several World Series teams for the Bucks. All right, Eddie Mixus. We got Ralph Branca and Hearn. I'm wondering if this might be Ed Hearn's father. Possibly. Well, let's go with the Dodgers then. Let's go with the Dodgers. Nailed it.
Brock was a symbol of great base stealing. But today, I'm the greatest of all time. Thank you.
That should give you an idea of my brain. If you put somebody like Ralph Branca there, I'm going to know the team. But if you put somebody like Eddie Mixis, I'm not going to know the team right off the top. All right, Jackie gets career high 6 ribs in Dodgers lambasting of Cardinals by Richard Chuchi. Let's see. This is no year on this one. So, or you know the year, Jackie. All right, we know about when, but no month is harder. Because, you know, if it's a late season game and they're out of it. The theme, or the music in that Ricky clip, that's from Grand Theft Auto. It's when you pass a mission. Bobby Thompson and Ralph Branca in back-to-back games. I know, right? Like they're forever linked. Forever linked. All right, we've already got a 301 and a 235. All right, that is quite a window there. So I'm going to split it. I'm going to go 246, which is a little bit low for what I would normally do, I think. Let's bump it up. I'm going to go 250. 250 for my time of game here. Over under 250. Here we go. 231. Brian just missed it. Just missed it. I missed it by quite a bit. 9 whole minutes. Darn it. All right, so we got the Dodgers and the Cardinals. We have Pee Wee Reese at short. That would have given it away. Duke Snider at center. Would have given it away. This guy at second named Jackie. Would have given it away. Gil Hodges at first. Would have given it away. Carl Ferrillo. I know the name, but it wouldn't have given it away. Roy Campanella. Would have given it away. And Ralph Branca did give it away. Although he didn't last long. He had no plate appearances. 2 innings. Well, he probably came out hurt. For the Cardinals, Red Shondeist. I don't know where I got that. 4 minutes. Ferrillo. I went Spanish. Ferrillo. Red Shondeist. Marty Marion, the librarian. Please let his nickname be the librarian. Oh. Slats, the octopus, or Mr. Shortstop. I like it. St. Louis Lifer. MVP in 1944 with a 267 average, a 324 on base, and no pop. Interesting. Who did he beat out here? Wow. And his teammate, Stan Musial, who hit 347, 440 on base, Jesus, and a 549 slugging, led the league in hits and WAR, doubling Marty Marion's WAR, yet he finished 4th? What is going on here? I'm guessing that this is during, what was the 1944, the war years, yeah. But still, how is Musial? Is this when you could only win it once? That is strange. Strange things are afoot at the local Circle K. A little bit more normal in the American League, as always. All right, anybody else here? Enos Slaughter, that would have helped. Stan Musial, obviously. Eddie Kazak, Joe Garagiola. I would have put that together with the Cardinals. Jim Hearn. I'm betting this is Ed Hearn's father. I think it is. It is not. Never mind. Never mind. Didn't Ed Hearn's father, though, play in the big leagues? For some reason. No. Okay. But he's got great glasses. All right. Well, there you go. We're off to 3-0 start. We got lucky. Dan helped a lot with the second game because I would have probably not gotten that one, but we'll take it. Off to 3-0 start. No home runs. We do have an extra base hit though. We'll finish. We'll do the next 3 on Wednesday, and then Friday. All right, let's go ahead. Oh, thank you, Paul. I haven't seen Paul. I know he's probably off holidaying, but thank you, Paul, for the game and putting us here. All right, quick daily walk-off. We've got 2002 starting pitcher, 2012 top 5 innings pitched by a reliever, 2022 top 5 strikeouts by a right-hander, and 2024 less than 10 games pitched. All right, well, these 2024 is going to be hard. We can go ahead and put Huddy over here. Let's put Zitz over here too. Balfour. Frankie Montas is probably going to be here. Not probably. He is there. And then we'll put Mole. We'll just put the big 3 right there. Easy peasy. 2012 relievers. Ooh, it might have had everyday Jeremy Blevins there. And then, yeah, these are all newer guys. We'll put Cook over here. I know Jason Junk is newer. All right, I think Belak's the only questionable one. Let's just send it. Ooh. Balfour, Blevins, and it must have been Ryan Cook over there. And then maybe we move Zach Jackson over here. I don't know. Nailed it. Got lucky. All right, let's do the grid. It is Me Monday, meaning there are no dental list guys. Let's see. We got the Rangers, the Dodgers, 100-plus run season, the Houston Astros, the Montreal Expos, and a 200-plus hit season. No Ricky Square. Mike Marshall. Just a big block of Mike Marshall right there. Yeah, I was going to say Mattingly, I think, can go here. Well, he can, so it doesn't matter. And that's the Mattingly square anyway, so.
Mattingly! I thought I told you to trim those sideburns! Go home! You're off the team for good!
Fine. Still like him better than Steinbrenner.
Oh, zinger. Let's see. 100-plus run season. Could we put Rock here? You know, as much as I like Tim Raines, I'm not as familiar with his numbers as I am with Ricky. I have to assume Tim Raines had a 100-plus run season. And I think that's a safe assumption, so I'm going to do it. Oh, we found a number 1, unfortunately. But it's Timbo, so we'll take it. 100-plus run season for the Astros. That'll be a little bit more thinking. Let's do the teams here. Knowing that we can put Mickey Hatcher in any of them. Can't we put Casey Candel here? Casey Candel could go here. I know Casey Candel played for Houston. Bagwell, yeah, it's a little too. I was gonna say too modern, but like if I was gonna go Bagwell or Biggio, I'd go Bige just because I like faster guys, and he was a catcher that could run when he first came up. I was thinking somebody like Luis Gonzalez. It's Meme Monday. It is. So Timbo gets the meme for the not wanting to slide feet first so he doesn't hurt his cocaine. You know, if we're talking memes and Jeff Bagwell, I've got one. I just got to find it here because I don't think I've named it Bagwell. Here it is. This is my Jeff Bagwell meme. Candell wasn't a Dodger. Okay. Jeff Bagwell teaching the nanny something. I don't know. It's the nanny. It's clearly the early 2000s based on this outfit she's wearing and the Astros uniform, but you don't see many pictures with Jeff Bagwell. You know what? If you could get this autographed by both Jeff Bagwell and, I don't know her name, the nanny, I would put that in my office proudly. This might be a thing that I need to do. Casey Candell was never a Dodger. Well, that throws off my Casey Candell. Fran Drescher. There you go. She was in Spinal Tap. I think she was in both of them. I think I remember her in the second one just as a cameo. All right, let's do team wise. Let's think of the Dodgers here. So we've got Brett Butler. I don't think he played for the Expos. Played for the Braves for sure. Pedro Guerrero didn't play for those. Let's see. Gary Carter played for the Giants, but he didn't play for the Dodgers. Andres Galarraga, no. Oh, I guess we're doing Dodgers. Steve Sachs didn't play for those teams. Alfredo Griffin. Tim Wallach. That is who I was probably thinking of. That's who we're going to use. And his meme ability. Wait, Gary Carter was a Dodger? I remember him as a Giant. I don't remember him as a Dodger, but I also don't doubt it. Especially late in his career, he probably would have wanted to be as close to LA as possible to try and get those acting gigs. All right. Well, if that's the case, we're going to go Kid. Good call. All right. Hi, buddy. We got to take your Christmas sweater off. It's not Christmas anymore. Love you. All right. So Expos and Rangers. What do you think, Bo? What do you think? Ellis Valentine didn't play for the Rangers, I don't think. I know, you got to wait your turn. You still got a couple of minutes. Didn't Vladdy Sr. play for the Rangers? I was going to say Tim Wallach's memeable because of that guy that collects every Tim Wallach card to ever be printed. Huh. Hi, sweetie. Oh, he is jealous of you? He is jealous of the attention you're getting? I think Vladdy was a Ranger. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do Vlad Senior. Okay. Astros. Let's go straight across with Astros. Kevin Bass. I don't think he played for either of these teams, unfortunately. Glenbow. Mike Scott. I don't remember. I know Mike Scott also pitched for the Mets, but I don't know who else. Billy Wagner. Nolan. Yeah, Nolan's going to be number 1 there, right? Oh, wait. But look at what I'm wearing. Here, we got to... I'm wearing my Nolan Ryan shirt. So we got to go Nolan Ryan. All right. We'll get a number 1 in here. But it's kind of got to be. I'm wearing the Nolan Ryan shirt. What do you think? Is this going to be over 50%? Next, this should be a gambling stream. We should just be betting on all this. I'm going to say it's under, but barely. Oh, it was over. I knew that was going to be a high one. Houston and Los Angeles. Kenny Lofton. Pretty sure Lofton played for the Dodgers for 1 season. Let's see. Daryl, no. Enos Cabell. I remember Enos Cabell. Would I come up with Enos Cabell though? No. I would not. What about Jose Lima? I think Lima played for the Dodgers. Yeah. Jose Lima. Done. You can lock this one down too. I know he played for both these teams. Not often I can say that about Jose Lima, but that one I knew. 100+ run season for Houston. I mean, you always go with somebody newer, but Bagwell or Biggio. Maybe did Ken Caminiti maybe score 100 runs? Fat Elvis. What about Lance Berkman? He had some good years there. Jimmy Wynn. I thought of Jimmy Wynn. I didn't know. Did he score 100 runs though? That's just the thing. It's like, unless it's Ricky, I don't know. I think Lofton might have been too early in his career to get 100 runs. Because I like Jimmy Wynn there. Oh, we got to expose bingo too, like that. Let's send it. Let's try it. I think it's WY. No, let's just do win. Jim. I always put Jimmy. All right, let's see if this works. There we go. 3%. Let's see. How many runs did he score? 1, 2, 3. Oh, he would have worked in the Dodgers too, but 3 for Houston. Look at that. He walked. Wow, he walked a lot. I didn't realize he had such a good eye for somebody with that kind of power. Nice. We'll take it. All right. Toy cannon is a meme unto itself. Now with Joe Morgan, I just feel like Joe Morgan, that was too late in his career. Or too early in his career, I'm sorry, to have 100 runs. But maybe? Oh, yeah, easily. Easily. Twice. And not his second time there, but good call, good call. Okay, so 200+ hit seasons for Texas and the Dodgers. 200 plus home run or 200 plus hits for the Rangers. Probably a lot of them. I bet you Palmeiro probably did it. I don't know if Will Clark would have. I'd much rather put Will Clark. Julio Franco. Okay. Good call.
What? Did we just become best friends?
Yup!
Do you want to go do karate in the garage?
Yup!
Good call. Good call. Good call there with Julio Franco, one of the cheat codes. All right. We got the Dodgers 200 plus hit season. So we got a ton of people we get put here. I don't think Jackie ever had a 200 hit season though, did he? Maybe he did. But I was thinking like Pee Wee Reese. I mean, we could probably Steve Garvey. I mean, he's definitely memeable. We watched that clip of him catching the Chinese throwing star several times on Friday. I don't. Did Piazza never had a 200 hit season? Did he? I mean, you could always probably put Freddie Freeman or somebody down there. I don't think Steve Sachs had 200 hits. Pedro wouldn't have. What did Piazza have that many hits in a season? Because he would hit over 300. All right, I guess we'll just do Steve Garvey. Okay, now did Steve Sachs do it? That's the thing, is I just don't know if Steve Sachs hit 200. The thing is, I've got clips ready to go if we can use Piazza or Sachs. Or Darryl Strawberry, but I don't think he did it in LA. Sachs did? All right, then we'll go Steve Sachs.
What seems to be the problem, officers?
It's enough out of you, smart guy.
Reach for your license. Slowly.
Well, Steve Sachs from New York City.
I heard some guy got killed in New York City and they never solved the case. But you wouldn't know anything about that, now would you, Steve?
But there's hundreds of unsolved murders in New York City.
You don't know when to keep your mouth shut, do you, sexy boy?
All right, 7.4. We beat that. We got a 9. Very impressive when I can get a 9 with help. All right, Nolan Ryan, number 1. Zach Greinke, Altuve. I was going to say 2 Bryce Harpers. Do those 2 not look exactly the same? Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, Max Scherzer, Michael Young. Jackie was number 1, and then Ichiro. The hardest one was the Dodgers and the Astros. Okay. Well, we got it. That's a pretty good. Nolan Ryan. Oh, we also watched a video for Nolan Ryan's Strike Zone on Friday. Jose Lima. Okay, I think all of these are memeable. All of these are memeable, and all of these are memeable. We've done it. We've solved the gas crisis. I'll take it. All right. Well, that was a good way to kick off the week. Thank you. We'll be back, like I said. My schedule this week, we'll do Monday, Wednesday, Friday as usual. Very excited to go outside and play ball. And it's sunny today, so he's going to get extra time. He's very happy about that. All right. Thank you all for joining me. We will see you again on Wednesday. We will be here again. Be good to each other. Stay hydrated. And see you on Wednesday. Bye.